Yet another key importance, or I would say usefulness of microeconomics is it helps us design economic model building. Now, before going how microeconomics helps us design various economic models, what is economic models or what is models per se? So let's say an architect and civil engineer, what does he do? Does he make a building directly or does he make a model or a prototype? So what does he do? Before taking up a big project, they don't start making the project directly, they first make model out of it. So when you look at this model, you identify what are the issues in it. And then before going to the main project, you understand what are the problems, what are the challenges, what are the aesthetics, looks and everything. So it becomes very easy to handle the real life situation. Similarly, microeconomics is such an amazing tool that it helps analyze the complex economic situations and make it very simple using various economic models. So, microeconomics does a very valuable contribution in designing various economic models to handle various complex situations. It helps us design various tools, techniques, to use various terminologies, various concepts, and make this economic situation easy to understand. And all this can be achieved using economic variables. So what microeconomics does, it takes economic variable, try to define it, create a term for it, create a technology, create a concept, create tool to analyze the economic situation and build various models to make understanding of those economic situations very easy. I'll give you an example. There is a well famous economic model for producers, that is Cobb-Douglas production function. This Cobb-Douglas production function says that a producer before producing can identify how much quantity he can produce. The function says Q equals to K into L raised to A into C raised to 1 minus A, where Q is quantity produced, how much the producer should produce. L is the labor force he has. C is the capital he can invest. K and A are the constants. So with this model, economic model, what a producer can do, he identify what kind of production I can make with available labor force and capital. There are similarly other economic models. Solow-Swan model for economic growth is another famous economic model. Lucas Island model for money supply. There is one more. Heckscher all-in model for international trade. So, in nutshell summary, what does microeconomics another importance is? It helps create various economic models which helps us handle very complex economic situation in an easier way. It's a very essential and important contribution of microeconomics. Using various economic variables, it try to define various terms, create concepts, devise technologies, tools to understand an economic situation in a better manner.